It's him. Do you get an idea what is going to happen?
I have no idea.
Fancy background.
It's 8 a.m. I'm at the Prague airport heading to Milan. Famous Milanese gallery called Rossana Orlandi is organizing the show, and we're proudly taking part with Zeitgeist. But I am also going to meet with my very good friend Chris. So we're going to explore some gems in Milan. So come along for a ride. So I arrived at Centrale station in Milan, and before I show you all the interesting places, I need to find my friend Chris. That's him. Aren't you cold, buddy?
Nah, all the warmth that you're
Long time no see. So I explain you the deal. I did organize a lot of things for these 2 days. We might have 20 appointments. I hope you don't delete my number after this weekend. And I'm curious what you will say about next stops.
I can't wait, really.
We are in Fortela, a garment store that focuses on workwear, vintage tailoring and quality clothing pieces meant to be worn. Next stop, vintage furniture store Seconda Vita. Says be right back. It's been a while. Still not back. Chris is not happy. Would you say you buy a lot of vintage stuff?
I would if it's worth it. I find sometimes I would go a little bit extra mile for a vintage piece. If you go for something that's a little bit more vintage, it has a quality that maybe new stuff doesn't possess anymore.
Torna subito was a lie. Nobody came. We're leaving this place, unfortunately. No more time. Cheers, buddy.
Chin. Wow.
There's a store that we came to see here, and it's called Larusmiani, and it's famous for their displays that involve a lot of sports cars with their fashion and items.
Yeah, pretty insane.
You can find here a lot of different clippers, and people love clippers. Stop is the Camparino, one of the most famous bar places you can go to in Milan. So come with me.
It's actually good. You take these days, you spend it with good friends, with good drinks, nice food, seeing nice things. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, I'm been on a quest to find the quality recently and to understand what does it mean when something does have a quality. It seems to me that it's almost something that is really hard to describe with words, but it's also very easy to understand when you face it.
I think sometimes, yeah, you have things that are easy to see that are good quality, but yeah, these things are subjective in what you find in good quality. For each and every person, there's something different that things offer, which you may not understand and they might not understand for you. The beauty about the things that we do is that we can take pride in these small things and get to enjoy them. Ooh, fancy background.
This is why we're here. We just arrived for Tabula Rara exhibition at Rossana's. So let me show you around while Chris is grabbing some wine, of course. Look at him. I wish I can record the smell in this room because it smells amazing. So many beautiful products here. It's unbelievable. So we have our chair and our table here at Rossana's. It's opening night and it's a great honor to be among such beautiful pieces. Also, one of the pieces that's been here for a while is the light that we did with Václav Mlynar as a studio deform. We brought here first time more than 10 years ago. So a couple been sold and it's still hanging here. It's part of history. We are at Rossana's. I have to say I'm really impressed with how the whole show looks like. It's way better to me than during Salone because it's less people, but it's still punch a lot of charm and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, I think they've taken care of all the small details. I think it's quite amazing with the smells, the space. They've given a good energy around pieces so that you can really soak in all the things and all the objects because there is quite a lot of stuff here, but you can really see it really well. I think the environment that they've created, it's really relaxed, and that's why I think it's a lot better than Salone.
It just works so well.
Yeah, it's stunning. It's really stunning.
Day two.
Day two.
How do you find the day one? You reckon we found so far what quality does mean?
I think so. There's like a lot of different aspects to it. We found a little bit.
Found a little bit, but we're still on a quest to find more quality.
That's it.
And first quality of today will be a good cup of coffee in the roastery called Nowhere. Quite iconic.
But it's right here.
Place. It's nowhere. It's in front of us. It's right here.
Now here or nowhere? Nowhere or now here?
These Topolinos are everywhere.
This is a Topolino. That's not a...
Oh, these Topolinos are everywhere. They're made of plastic, electric cars. The Fiat sells them as Topolino. There's also Citroen. This whole street, there is at least, I can count 8 or 10 over here. And they're great because they're affordable, they can park, they're very economic. Seems like Italians really love them. Like you don't see them much anywhere else, but they suit Milan really well. And it seems to be the go-to transport. It's cold.
It's really cold.
But we should be there in minutes. We just exited Bocci showroom. Lovely space here in Milan.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. The weather is absolutely terrible.
It's getting worse.
It's getting worse. We're heading to the next location. We have some extra time. Still searching for quality.
Bocci sets the standard very high. I think it's the place to go if you want to see some very high quality pieces.
Still very cold. We're in front of a next destination that is in front of Castello. Should you get an idea what is going to happen?
I have no idea, actually.
It's Fondazione Achille Castiglioni, and this is his original office, and we're going to get a tour.
We opened the studio like a museum in 2006, and we started to digitalize everything. So it's a huge work, and maybe I need all my life to do it. And luckily, Achille was really organized, really precise, so he left all things like that. Achille designed also a suction cup with a lamp designed by two brothers in 1962. And look, you are sure to read, no? Where you want. You can see a tractor seat, and elements from a tractor, butterfly screw, and a piece of wood. So this is another good example ready-made.
Yeah, it's very comfy. Yeah, it is good.
Look there. Ciao.
Ciao.
We're leaving from Fondazione Achille Castiglioni. It was really nice. Giovanna Castiglioni gave us a little tour. It's a great spot. It's right next to Castello, so it's beautiful.
It's such an amazing spot to be going to work every day and getting inspired and mucking around and playing around with toys and materials. And
We arrived to Fondazione Prada, a beautiful gallery designed by Rem Koolhaas, Studio Oma. It's been 7 buildings that have been reconstructed, 3 buildings added to the overall composition of the space, and it's definitely a must-see place to visit. We searched for some quality. We did find it in architecture, definitely.
I think today in this space, you've got quality that are just in the details for the building. You're moving through all these different spaces that have different materials. You can go all the way down to the railing and see that there's all these amazing small details that, the quality is there.
And the contrast of old and new, exactly as you can see on this shot, that beautiful old building with the new structures. So shout out to Rem Koolhaas and Oma, well done.
Yeah.
It's been here for a while and it's proven it's still amazing. We'll reunite in the evening in the last very interesting spot.
He's been building it up.
Okay, so we are heading to the last destination of our 48-hour in Milan trip, searching for quality. You have no idea. You're probably wondering, Jacob, where are you taking me to this industrial part of Milan?
Where are we?
Part of Isola. The place we're going to is called Mogo.
Okay.
And it's a high-fidelity listening bar with beautiful tunes, live DJ, and great food.
Awesome. This is the vibe.
How do you feel after 48 hours in Milan, everything we've seen?
Man, we've a bit rinsed now, but look, it's an absolutely amazing place to finish up in. You can tell that there's definitely quality here, not just in the cocktails, but also the sound system, the service. You know, we're finishing up on a high note. But all in all, I think we've gone out and about, seen a lot of different things: architecture, product design, services, and we've sort of touched on each of those points, and it's been a good 48 hours.
So we had some quality time looking for quality, and maybe we do another 48 hours in a different city soon.
Man, I think it's a good way to go. You can book something in for the next 48 hours and see where we end up. I think it will be good to try a new city and to see what we can find.
Yeah, and we got some Wagyu mini burgers, so it's time to dive in and see you in the next one.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that, buddy.
Cheers.